وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. Ya Allah, we ask you to bless the soul of Sister Khadija, auntie of Sister Zurina and Fatma. May Allah grant her rahmah. She died last night. She will be buried today after Dhuhr, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive her sins. May Allah widen her grave and give sabr to her family. Ameen. Ameen. Our daughters who have exams, may Allah make it easy for Azla. Azla, she's having exam. May Allah make it easy for her. And may Allah bless all my sisters. Okay, alhamdulillah. We continue with the book of Riba. The book of Riba, chapter called Riba. That's where we stopped, right? Yallah, everybody. May Allah make us among those who truly fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this regard. This is the most difficult thing today that Muslims are facing, because almost everything is in riba. So it's our duty to stay away from it. Okay? All right. Hadith Jabir ibn Abdullah radiyallahu anhu wa an abih. Both are Sahaba, Jabir and Abdullah. Hadith 695. Are you all there? Yallah. Let me choose one of the sisters to start with. We start with Sister Fazlin. Go ahead. No? No? Yes, start again because some of you are not here. It's okay. It's just few hadith. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Very good. There are 5 people cursed with riba. Na'udhu billah. The one who gives it, that is you and me. The one who collects it, that is the bank. Or anyone who charges you interest over his loan to you, personal loan. And the one who records it, meaning the lawyer. Usually lawyer or solicitor prepares, or you go to someone who writes it for you. And the 2 witnesses. Rasulullah ﷺ said, they are all the same. And this shows that it's not only the act of riba that is cursed, even witnessing it. Because witnessing means what? Endorsement. When somebody is doing haram and you sit with him or her, no matter what that haram is, whether it's zina or shirk or liquor, you are endorsing that. Or eating pork, you are sitting with them. You are not eating pork, you are having your halal sandwich that your mother prepared for you. But you're sitting with somebody on the same table eating pork. They are eating pork, you are eating your halal food. You should not even sit with them, because you're witnessing that. Most of them, most workers, except certain people inside that institution. Most people who work there, yes. Yes. But few people are not, like the teller. If your job is just to give money and receive money. But with one condition, the ulama said, looking for a better job. You did not find, you're looking. So you are there just waiting, or you work in the so-called Islamic part of that bank. Yeah. If you work on mainly the Islamic, or if your niyyah, let's say you are part of the board, example, your niyyah is to Islamize the bank. In this case, is okay. From where? What's the evidence? Yusuf alayhi salam worked with a non-Muslim king. And what was his intention? But don't tell me all your intentions working bank is that. Very few people, their intention is, I am there. Like some people came to me and asked me, Sheikh, can I work this? I gave them the fatwa to stay. I say, stay there, brother and sister, stay there. But do this. I guided them what to do. Because if all the people leave, then who Islamize the bank? We need to understand sometimes is the maqsad, is not just the text. It's not just the text. Mu'min al-Fir'aun, the believer of family of Fir'aun, was Muslim and he was quiet. Musa never told him, follow me. He stayed there, we need you there. At least give us information. What is Fir'aun up to, what is... So, certain people, based on specific fatwas to them, can stay with the bank if their niyyah is to, especially if they are in high positions. In that high position, we tell them, brother, sister, thank you, do as much good as you can and force your opinion, push to, because there is a genuine, especially in Malaysia here, there is a genuine, inshallah, intention to Islamize the finance. But needs a lot of good people. If everybody walks away, then please understand this. But the person who deliberately prepares this one contract, and he knows he's charging, that's wrong. That is very wrong. Okay, at least you and me. Now, this is for you and me as a Muslim. Do I borrow money from bank? No. Because they will charge you interest. Somebody comes and borrow money from me. Do I charge him interest? No. I have two choices. To give him qardul hasan or not give. But cannot charge him. Haram. Either, sorry brother, I cannot give you a loan. Or, okay, come, let's do the loan the way Rasulullah ﷺ taught us and the way the Quran guided us. Is this clear, please? Yeah. But good question, because you may have a husband, a wife, a son, daughter working for banks. So you need to know if their income is halal or not. Yes, may Allah protect us, sisters. At the end, what? Whether you work for bank or not, at the end, what? 2 pieces of white cloth and yallah, bye-bye. So I rather die clean. No riba in my life, no liquor, no this, no that, alhamdulillah. So at least the major sins, I avoided them. He what? He did extra? He gave you back extra. Okay. When he brought back his money, he brought that gift with it. Wrong. This is riba. Rasulullah ﷺ said, كل قرض جر نفعا فهو ربا. Meaning, every loan that brings profit, any profit, it is riba. Gift later on. Why, when you bring me my money, let's say it was me who gave you the money, say, Sheikh, thank you very much, you are the only one who helped me, here, please accept this gift with it. I should not accept that. If I do, then it's riba. Because there should not be any benefit with the qard except the mercy of Allah. I did this for Allah's sake. Now, maybe I didn't mean anything, maybe you didn't mean anything, but next time, then I expect you to give me, I expect the other person to give. You know what I mean? So do not distort the intention. Do not give gifts when you return your loans. Do not. Gifts later on, or before you give back the loan, this gift for you. It has nothing to do with we are commanded to exchange gifts anyways. Rasulullah SAW said exchange gifts, but not when somebody helps you for loan. Yeah, so please stay away. Stay away from those things. Good. Yalla ha. Continue, sister. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Did you understand the danger of this? When somebody charges interest or pays interest, whether he takes the riba or gives the riba, na'udhu billah, as if he committed zina with his mother. In your case, sisters, as if you committed zina with your father. For you to understand, because most of you women here, you don't understand if we say a man. So that's how bad. The least, the easiest form of riba. That's how ugly it is. And then the Prophet ﷺ said, and the very essence of usury, what is usury? What the soul of usury is what? Is the violation of the honor of a Muslim. You are violating someone's honor. Sisters, this is why some Muslims cannot understand what Rasulullah ﷺ is saying or what Sheikh Zubair is explaining. Because it's an issue of honor, and they don't have honor. They say, what is this Sheikh saying? Brother, what I'm talking about, you will never understand it because you don't have it. You know honor? Honor is something, it's not, money cannot buy, by the way. You grow up with it from, you see that in your father and mother. Or if Allah blesses you, even if parents don't have it, Allah save you with a sheikh who teaches you this from young. The honor is something that comes spiritual. It's a spiritual thing. It's like barakah, you don't see it. For example, when you do things, you do them for Allah's sake. That's my honor. I help you for Allah's sake. If you want to pay me, I'll be very offended. Like treating guests. Never when you are a guest of someone, try to give money. People will be very offended. Like, I didn't do this for money. It's my pleasure to have you in my house. It's like this. Not everything is money, sisters. Be careful. There are certain things, no money. This is not job, somebody working for you, doing you service. That's different. I'm talking about, for example, you go guest. You go guest in someone's house. And he offers you food, he offers you this. You go give him money. Don't do that. That's an insult. So here somebody is supposed to give you a loan because you are in need. Wait a minute. When do you take the loan? Which is also an issue of honor. When you are in need, not in want. Need. WANT, tak boleh. I want to buy this house. Do you have a house? Yes. Yallah, you are not in need. Sheikh, I am under shelter. Look, I live with my sister. We are already 60 people in one room. And 2 mothers-in-law sleeping with us. Takbir. You understand, sisters, or not? So it is part. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. It's part of honor. It's written this way, both English. Takbir. Whatever British or American you are. There is honor like this and honor like this. Not to accept money for things that a Muslim needs to do by nature, such as treating the guest. Same thing, it is part of honor not to charge people interest. You don't charge me interest, and I should not also borrow money. It's not part of interest to borrow money for. Very good. Differentiate this. This is not this. They are totally different. Need is like water, shelter, life and death. Clear? What is this? I have a car and I want to buy another one. Okay, my sisters? Most people, when they borrow money, it's not really for a need. Think about it, sisters. Another thing, do you need a big house? No. No, you don't need a big house. You need a place. So until the Muslims understand what do they need, we interest?
No, just give them, just borrow them, just lend the money without knowing that the borrower actually need or want the money.
Very good. No, I mean, okay, but still I have the right to ask you. You came to borrow money from me. I need to say for what? Don't tell me, Sheikh, don't ask. Because I may save you from the loan. You know how generous I am. It's not that I don't want to give you. You are not thinking right. So I help you by saying you don't need to borrow money. You understand? Or you don't need this at all. I show you another way. Then I solve your problem. So dignity, honor, dignity, something that Allah Azza wa Jal already created with us. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. All the children of Adam have dignity. That dignity, Allah Azza wa Jal doesn't want you to press it. By borrowing or asking money, you are actually lowering it. Unless it's for a need, then go borrow. Or even ask. But not for a want. Because most of us sisters, whether we are aware or not, are you with me? We are all victims of Western civilization. Western way of life. Just look at the marketing. Look at the marketing. Now, in every MRT pillar, there is they force you to buy Swarovski. Takbir. You never thought of something here. Now you start seeing hand with something here. You understand? You don't drink 100 plus. You end up drinking 100 plus. Because you keep seeing it each time you go to work. You don't want to buy Toyota, you end up buying Toyota because Toyota yellow. These things are being forced. You're driving to work or to the masjid and you keep seeing those things. Exactly. You're watching a movie when he is about to divorce her. You're waiting for that moment. Is he going to say talaq or not? Then they show you makanan, food panda. Then you call food panda. You faham? But you are not paying attention to this psychological trend. Our children even more. They're young, they don't know. They're being fed these things. So, then the riba will force us to borrow money to do this, to do this. Please be careful, sisters. Live within your means and live, especially at this age. What do you want more? Halas. Takbir. 40 plus. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Prepare. 40 plus. I'm not joking. Prepare yourself. May Allah give you long life in His obedience. Yalla. Sin? To give a loan, you mean? No. No. But it's highly recommended you have mercy on someone, especially if that person, a proven track record, maybe never borrowed from you. First time in his or her life. First time. Second, for a good thing. For a legitimate thing. Not good, but necessary, but legitimate. For example, he's borrowing money to take his mother to hospital. That's a legitimate reason. Second, he or she has proven that they return the money. And they are not doing it as a habit, because some people now are in habit to borrow, and they pay back. Usually a loan is borrowed once in a lifetime or twice, maximum. This is why we need to help. But with 2 witnesses, with the writing, and with the date. Fix a date. I give it to you today. After 1 year, August 2020, this date you return. Example. Two male witnesses, or 1 male and 2 females, or 4 females. Very good. Same as marriage. Very good. Yes, same as marriage. People can forget, or one of them gets sick, or get Alzheimer, or something. You know, sisters, you may sleep in the morning, you forget things. You know that. There is no guarantee. So, you yourself may forget. The one who gave money. If the person doesn't fear Allah, never return the money to you. So please do not, sisters, the moral of the story, do not borrow money. And what a sin more than the violation of the honor of a Muslim? When you take money for a need. You know he needed that money and you gave it to him. May Allah bless you. But you charge him. When he brought you back the money, thankfully, you said, no, give 1,000 more. That's the riba. 1 ringgit more, 50 cents more. It's not how much, it's whatever is more than that capital you gave him or her. Clear? So it's violation of honor. That's why, again, back to my subject I was explaining, sisters, there are people among us, we the Muslims, let alone non-Muslims. Non-Muslims have no honor, sorry. When you talk to them, they cannot comprehend you simply because you know what you are talking about, they don't have it in their culture or they grew up without it. For example, they grew up letting their women mix with men. No problem. He knows his sister is sitting with somebody talking, he's fine. No man who has honor will let his sister or daughter talk to a man who is not her husband yet. No. You marry her, then you talk to her, you read for her all the books. We always do the opposite. So we think, what's wrong with you guys? Why? How do they know each other? How do they know each other? How did Adam know Hawa? Did all of you play Bollywood before you married your husband? Some of you, I know. Takbir. Some of you, that's your husband. My mother was playing tring, jumping on the rope. My grandma called her, Sharifa, come here. She came. You see that boy sitting there? Eating something in his hand? She said, yes. She said, that's your future husband. Okay, ma. She went complete playing. Today, you call your daughter and say, that's your future husband. Most of you takot of your daughters. All of you takot. I brought a daughter to scare me. Allah, I will kick her from here until that mountain. Do you see that mountain? Takbir. Be strong. No. Yeah, so? Certain principles never change. In winter, in summer, in Malaysia, in Algeria, on the moon, daughter, a mother boss of the daughter. Not the other way. Takbir. Look at them, they already know. I am helping you, my sisters. See, don't. Because sometimes these young girls don't know. They are confused. Their hormones are kicking. They are being told things. You have experienced life already. So you have to be strong there. Okay. Move. Next. Now you understand why sometimes people cannot understand the alim? It's not because the alim is not clear. It's not because 1 + 1. No, he's talking about, even ulama don't have certain values. Please understand, there are alims who have ilmu, but they don't have values. For example, they will give fatwa to the king even when he's wrong. Because he doesn't have the value of bravery, of courage to tell him, no, this is wrong. Allah doesn't like this. I'm out. So that the other alim has the values. He has the ilmu, he has values. So values, not everybody has. You have to understand this. Okay. Here is an example for women so that you understand what I say. The 2 wives of Prophet Nuh and Prophet Lut, alayhim salam, they had great chance to enter Jannah. Allah already gave them chance by being married to a prophet. Where they ended up? In hell. How about Asya binti Muzahim, wife of Fir'aun? But she chose to stand up because she was brave. Deep inside she was brave. The way she grew up. When she was baby, before even Fir'aun sees her and marry her, she grew up with her families, understanding to be free. The others know. Although Allah gave them 2 prophets to marry. See what I mean by value? The other one had the ilm, had access to ilm, 2 prophets. What do you mean? Your husband is prophet. He's not sheikh, he's prophet. So it's your choice. Remember this. Asya chose. The other 2 women made a choice. So riba, same thing. It's a choice to make. Yeah, if there is no intention to change. Yes, definitely. But alhamdulillah, like now I'm sure all of you are saying, Ya Rabbi, inshallah, I need to get out. But some of you are brave enough to move on and start the khalas, clearing. Some of you still like, okay, I need a little bit push. The real push, sisters, is this. Remember, if you die, you are in trouble. You are in big trouble. So what to do? That should be the motivation. I don't want to die like this. So, alhamdulillah, you start looking at ways to... Another thing, sisters, I show you an easy way to get rid of riba. Your house you live in, there is riba. You are paying riba. Let's say here, you have a house here or here. And you're paying riba. You have a piece of land wherever you come from. Trengano, wherever you come from, Kedah. Why don't you sell that land and put it in the house? And that's it. Allah already gave you. It's just you don't want to let go. He gave you actually. Or you have some savings. You have 100, 200,000 somewhere in the bank. Go put it in the house. Ya Rab, at least that's all I can. So you have less riba now to pay. You have proven practically to Allah that you are trying. But you have an apartment in Penang. You have, mashallah, an island somewhere. Island, some of you, takbir. If I have an island, I will never borrow money. Takbir. I will just tell people, come swim in my island and charge them a lot. Takbir. Become millionaire.
Is the greed
Yeah, it's more and more what? More to think faster. Okay, my sisters? Please, yalla. I just want my sisters, if you die, mashallah, peacefully. Alhamdulillah, khalas. Hadith 3. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Good. This hadith, لا تبيع الذهب بالذهب إلا مثلا بمثل ولا تشفوا بعضها على بعض ولا تبيع الورق بالورق إلا مثلا بمثل ولا تشفوا بعضها على بعض ولا تبيع منها غائبا بناجز. Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم again teaching us what to do. By the way, ذهب those days, gold, was what? Currency. You have to understand this. He's not telling you, do not sell gold jewelry with another gold jewelry. No. Here he means gold. Meaning when you exchange gold, be careful, meaning money, exchange of money. Like today we exchange dollar with ringgit, example. He said, when you do that, do not sell gold for gold unless it is same amount for the same amount. Meaning, I may bring you 100 dinar Iraqi, of Iraq. Or today, let's say, today is South Africa. And I want to exchange it with the gold made in India. The currency made in India. Dinar. So when I sell to you, same to same, meaning look which one has more value and exchange it to that value. I don't give you 5, you give me 5. Maybe India less, let's say. India less in carat and whatever. So if I give you 5, let's say the whole world know South African gold better. Let's say, I don't know even, actually. I really don't know about gold, nothing, alhamdulillah. Never gold entered my mind. Takbir. So, if I give you 5 of this, doesn't mean you give me 5 of your lower quality. That's what he meant. Peace be upon him. Wallahu alam. Is give it the due value, because some gold is